Welcome back to Daybreak at 6:45 a.m. and it's time for Mike to check in with our friends at the Turtle Bay Exploration Park, and he's getting answers and busting myths about one of the most common birds in the Americas in this week's edition of Turtle Bay Tuesday.
Hello everyone, I'm Chief Meteorologist Mike Krueger, and we've got Sharon Clay from Turtle Bay. It's Turtle Bay Tuesday, always a special day. I love coming out here every other week, and we've got Buzz here. Now, Buzz is a turkey vulture, right?
Buzz is a turkey vulture.
Why is it called turkey vulture?
So if you look at this red head, they get the name turkey vulture because they look a lot like a wild turkey with the red head.
Do people ever call them just a turkey?
No. Well, maybe. They might mistake
You're
them
a total
for one.
turkey. And this is something interesting too. We were talking about this a little bit earlier, and I thought this was super interesting. People think when they're flying around that they're circling something dead, right?
That is not actually a true statement. Correct.
Yes.
So another one of those myths we're going to bust here at Turtle Bay. So these guys use the thermal updraft. So the warm columns of air that you guys talk about in your weather all the time, right? Those warm columns of air create pressure going up like an elevator. So they get into those columns, they need to stay in the column. It rises them up. As it gets higher, less pressure. So they come out of that thermal, hit another one, circle and go up, come out, another one and go up, and they keep going. They can actually travel for hours without ever flapping their wings using no energy. It's an amazingly efficient way to travel.
Cool. Now, there are different types of vultures out there, right?
There's lots of different species of vultures. Here in North America, we have the turkey vulture, the black vulture, their cousin down in the southeast. And then, of course, we have the California condor, which is a giant vulture, and they're in big trouble, right? But they're starting to come back. They're starting to do some more releases.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And then the sense of smell is pretty amazing too, right?
Yeah, so these are one of only 2 birds that have a good sense of smell. Most birds have a terrible sense of smell. So turkey vultures, like I said, they use smell. You can see right through her nostrils. Do you know what the other species is that has a good sense?
The kiwi from New Zealand.
Oh, look at that. Nice job.
I took some notes.
And they actually will use the end of their beak to dig for grubs. They can smell them underground. That's the kiwi. But these guys use that great sense of smell to find the dead carcasses, and they can smell a dead carcass from a mile away.
Wow.
And they clean them up before the flies get there and spread disease. So these guys actually are very important in reducing disease for us.
That is phenomenal. Thank you so much for everything that you do, Buzz. You do a great job in protecting us from disease. Thank you so much, and thank you, Sharon. Back to you.
Buzz the Turkey Vulture, you forgot the critical question to ask.
What's that?
Does it gobble like a turkey?
No.
No. Fail.
Fail. But no, I thought it was really interesting. A lot of great, interesting facts that Sharon had shared. I mean, I think it was even a surprise to you to realize that they don't circle because of dead animals, right? Or they see one.
I was very surprised to hear that.
Yeah, that's all just kind of part of how they fly to kind
and
of
that they can glide. Like they don't even
Yeah, they
need to
glide
flap,
from one thermal to the other to kind of help save a lot of the energy. So they can fly for a long time without really using much energy. Really interesting. And, you know, when they do eat up those dead carcasses, that's a great way to help prevent disease because they get to those carcasses before flies and diseases start popping up from those dead carcasses. Kind of interesting.
Yeah, didn't know that.
Yeah.
Thanks for educating us. Love your Turtle Bay Tuesday segments, Mike.
It is so much fun. I always look forward to it. So a couple of weeks, we'll have another one for you.